Hi. Today I'd like to talk to you about the importance of friendship and the importance of choosing your friends wisely. A couple days ago I got in touch with some of my old friends from high school, and it turns out that quite a few of them had become school teachers. And there's one that's an accountant, I think there's one that's a lawyer, and one that's a veterinarian, and well, anyway, to make a long story short, these people had an effect on my life. Just like a computer links up with other computers, when you have friendships, especially when you're young, their impressions are put upon your brain, and they grow like seeds. And the person that you become many years later, you can realize that it had a lot to do with the people that you associated when you were young. To give you an example, there's like at least 4 school teachers that I know of that went to school with me. Well, I've got a fairly decent sized library in one of my other rooms, and you see the connection between school teachers and me having a library. See, I've probably read, I don't know, a couple thousand books. And I still believe in lifelong learning. Now, there's a difference between lifelong learning and going to Virginia Tech, which I'm sure my veterinarian friend would disagree with me. But I've found that if you focus on the topics that you're interested in, you can learn quite a bit. A lot of times when you go to college, they want you to learn a lot of different areas, and some of them you're not that interested in. But that's just my opinion. But a wise man told me once, he's worth $400 million now, that education, like in a college, will earn you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. But, you know, there's more important things I'd like to talk about today. Not only having good friends, that like the ones I just mentioned, but if you have bad friends that have bad habits, you tend to cut your life short. You know, a lot of people says don't do drugs. Well, I can tell you why you don't do drugs. Because if you do drugs in your 40s or early 50s, you end up dying. A lot of these things like cocaine and those sort of things that cause you to have a heart attack. If you take pain pills, Oxycontin, stuff like that, your liver and kidneys will fail you, and you'll start swelling up like a balloon, and you'll have difficulty going to the restroom. And then the doctor will give you stuff to go to the restroom, and then finally you end up being on oxygen, and then you die. So you live a lot longer, and this is the only body you're going to get, so you need to take good care of it. So choose your friends wisely. And if you notice why I'm not in this picture, is because every time I try to get in the picture, it messes up the picture. So I'm trying to work on all these little problems that I have, and I'm trying to get my message across. And I don't know if this is going to work or not. I've been trying one whole day trying to get this message across for you to choose your friends wisely and why. So we'll see how it works. God bless.